Maybe it's a matter of perspective. You can look at the way the world has retreated indoors and say fear has done this. Or you can marvel at this moment the way philosopher and historian Yuval Harari does.
Toda rabah, Yuval.
It's my pleasure.
Harari sees hope in what otherwise might look like deserted places, particularly those empty houses of worship.
You know, in Israel, they closed down the synagogues. In Iran, they closed down the mosques. Churches all over the world are telling people, stay away from the churches, because the scientists said so, because they believe the epidemiologists and the doctors.
Consider the scorn heaped upon it by populist governments in recent years. Distrust in vaccines so pervasive, dangerous illnesses like measles have been on the rise. But now, science commands action.
Almost everybody everywhere are turning to science as the most reliable source of guidance. The big advantage of humans over viruses is that we can cooperate in ways that they can't. A virus in China can't give advice to a virus in Canada or the US about how to infect people. But Chinese doctors or Korean doctors or Italian doctors can give good advice to the Canadians and the Americans.
Cooperation is not a given now. Look at the battles over countries hoarding personal protective equipment.
The N95 respirators, surgical masks, gloves, and other personal protective equipment. We need these items immediately for domestic use. We have to have them.
You can sort of understand the impulse to keep what you need for yourself, to keep your supply chain within your own country.
But that's a terrible impulse, because maybe they have the masks, but they need other things. I mean, if we are thinking globally, then global cooperation will make production far more efficient, reducing bottlenecks and competition.
South Korea has had considerable success in lowering its COVID-19 infection rate.
Cooperation is also self-interest. Helping other countries avoid the worst effects also ensures there aren't new waves of the virus to import. All nations need advice now.
Now, countries like China and like South Korea are experimenting exactly with these exit strategies. Some things work, and some things may turn out to be a mistake. Now, you don't want to just repeat the same mistakes in 2 months in North America. So you need to be in a situation when you can get good, reliable information and advice.
And be impressed, he suggests, that COVID-19 has proven change can happen fast. Societies fought for decades over a guaranteed basic income and are very close to just doing it. Learning or working remotely is instantly mainstream.
When I hear people here talk, I hear a lot of helplessness and a lot of despair. I don't hear any of those things in your voice.
For most of history, the basic cultural reaction to an epidemic like the Black Death was resignation. Mm-hmm. This is part of nature. This is God's plan. We humans can't do anything about it. The modern world is very different. We believe in our power to postpone death and to overcome epidemics. We also have a lot of hope. The question on everybody's lips is, when will the vaccine be ready? Not if, but when.
In the face of so much loss, to believe in the good takes effort, even faith. Ruinous missteps, especially political ones, are possible. But Harari sees another way: cooperation, intelligence, potential legacies of COVID-19 we don't talk about enough.